Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Full Court Press. I'm Dustin Dorsey, joined right now as always, by Trey Whitted. And I know what, Trey, you and everyone at home are probably thinking, where's John Rendelman? But don't you worry, we will hear from John shortly. But let's get started with a little basketball action, Trey. Today was a big day in Wilmington as the leon-brogden-holiday-tournament just wrapped up a matter of minutes ago. And so, Trey, I imagine you had some pretty good memories from that tournament.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Dustin. I mean, the tournament was awesome. It gave us an opportunity to play against teams we weren't accustomed to playing, as well as our family and friends coming out to watch us put in some work. But I really enjoyed former teammates coming back during that Christmas break. They had a chance to come back and watch you play in some games.
Now, I got to ask, did you ever win one of those tournaments?
Never won one of those tournaments. However, I did make 2 of the all-tournament teams, but Coach Lynch and myself and the rest of the Buccaneers, we were not able to win at the Christmas tournament.
Well, you didn't get it done, but let's see now if another team in Wilmington can get it done. 2011 is the last time a Wilmington team won the boys championship for the Brogden Holiday Tournament. Tonight, that streak could be ended. The question is, can New Hanover get it done this year? We're about to find out. Let's get into the game action. It's New-Hanover-High School playing on their home court against the South Central Falcons. Can the home team get it done, Trey?
Well, I think so. But first of all, we're going to see the away team put in some work here on this pick and roll offense right here. You see the great patience here. He draws the defense, kicks it back for the 3 on the wing, and this is Taj Riddick knocking it down.
Taj Riddick having a big night, much to the dismay of Kirk Angel. Look at this play right here, Trey.
Oh, again, Taj Riddick, right place, right time, playing the gap, gets the easy layup.
But here come the Wildcats.
That's right. Freddie Taylor looking over the defense, giving a great pass to Jahan Simmons, making it count.
And now, Trey, watch this play. This is just great offense.
Oh, this is awesome. One word to describe this play is just chemistry. These guys play together all the time in the offseason. They do a great job of executing. It was an excellent play.
Could that be the play of the week, maybe? We'll have to see in a little bit. Here comes great steal by Freddie Taylor here.
Freddie Taylor to Hayden Egger. Dustin, I'm expecting him to dunk that next year, but nonetheless, it was an awesome play.
Early start, but here comes Riddick again. Just can't get rid of him tonight.
Yeah, that was an awesome dribble drive offense there. Rocker step, 3-point shot. But here is Jalen Anderson. He's an awesome scorer for the Wildcats, knocking down the 3-point shot there.
Answering right back, 36-31 home team. And here comes, running away with this one, Blake Smith, number 11 with the big 3. Trey, after being down 13 in the first quarter, the New Hanover Wildcats come back to win 60-52. The Wildcats are champions in this one. First time since 2011, a boy team has won the Leon-Brogden tournament. Now, let's get some post-game reaction from the new champion, New Hanover Wildcats.
They came out and punched us in the mouth. It's 10-0, and our guys are coming off the floor like, what just happened? And I told them, they're a relentless pressure. They're going to keep it. You've seen it. We're talking about it. Let's execute what we're putting on the whiteboard and put it on the wood and attack the score. Put pressure on them. They got in early foul trouble. We made free throws better tonight than I thought we had in the previous few games. And then the last 2 minutes of the game, we're up 10. Oh, this is going to be a long 2 minutes. Our guys, they're really good week this week. Tons of character, heart, all that stuff that we try to preach and practice. Toughness, ball security. I know we turned it over some at times, but it's going to happen when you're playing at that frenetic pace. But, I'm really proud of this group.
It was good playing. I love playing with those guys. I love helping them out. They usually make a really big impact on the game, and I love helping them out and helping us get a good win.
We had some good quality teams come from out of town. The in-town teams, represented well, and it's good to be a champion right now going into next week.
We wanted to win so that we can go into the next week with a head of steam and confidence to beat Trinity.
Trey, you got to give credit to the Wildcats coming back. What does that say about Kirk Angel and this team to come back from double digits?
Well, it just says a lot about their resiliency. It says a lot about the coaching, says great things about their leadership. Freddie Taylor, Blake Smith leading those guys to a win. So it was a great win for them. They did a great job, and I'm looking forward to seeing them play next week.
And now let's see if there's another champion in Wilmington tonight. Let's move on to the girls' championship game of the Brogden tournament. It's Hoggard and Pavlock.
That's right, and here we see Nyla Bryant getting the steal, showing great athleticism with the finish at the rim. But here on the other end, Hoggard Vikings getting it done on the inside. Keely Britt, the recipient of an awesome pass and an even better finish. And then Hoggard, Dustin, doing what they do best, spacing the floor.
That's it, and they just go on from here. Here we go right now in the corner.
Terrible T, spreading the defense, making them pay. Again, Hoggard Vikings, they get it done on the defensive end, but they also make you pay on the offensive end. There we see another great shot by Lonnie Fisher.
Lonnie Fisher, and now back to Keely Britt with the basket.
No doubt about it, and this is just great ball movement, awesome interior play by Keely Britt. She's using her left hand, using her right hand, great finish.
Lovely Lola Lovett gets this basket right here, Trey.
Lola Lovett, this is what she does. I mean, she's a great shooter, awesome defender. I love watching Lola play.
Final score from this one, Hoggard 71, Havelock 61. The Hoggard girls are back-to-back champions in this tournament. Another great win. So, you know, that was a good game there, and they did what they needed to do to win it again.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, anytime you have a player like Lola Lovett on your team, like the Hoggard Vikings do, she had an awesome summer, worked extremely hard, got a couple D1 offers, and her hard work is paying off. She led her team to a championship, tournament MVP. It was great work by Coach Al and also her trainer, Josh Humphrey, doing a great job with Lola and the Hoggard Vikings.
All right, Trey, well, it's time to bring back our friend John Rendelman. We've got more to cover on tonight's Full Court Press, but first, let's check out the scores from the other games in the tournament today.
Bridge is going up. I don't want to be late. We're never late. Well, then how are we gonna get... Wait. Are you thinking what I think you're thinking? I think I am.
You decide how to get our techs there on time. Should they swim across, fly through the magic portal, or jump the van over the bridge? Cast your vote now at o'brienservice.com. Then watch the big game to see what happens next. O'Brien Service Company. It's hard to stop a train.
Welcome back to the Full Court Press. I'm John Rendelman. This is Jamie Shaw. Where did Dustin Dorsey go? Where did Trey Whitted go? Well, they will be back shortly. Jamie and I are going to talk high school basketball right now, though, for you. And Jamie, you are the director of next week's Phenom Hoops Joe Miller Invitational that will be held at Brogden Hall in Wilmington. Tell me a little bit about this four-day event that starts this coming Tuesday at Brogden Hall on the edge of downtown Wilmington.
Well, it's going to be Phenom's Joe Miller Invitational. It's a national tournament that'll be bringing teams in, 16 separate teams from 8 different states coming in to compete for Joe Miller's name.
Tuesday's games will be showcase games. The tournament does not begin until Wednesday. So tell me about these showcase games on Tuesday that will be held at Brogden Hall.
So how we set up this tournament, we did a little different. We have two brackets that are filled with 8 teams. Each of those specific brackets will be playing for a championship. On Tuesday, we're going to be having it to where bracket A will be playing teams from bracket B in showcase games. Wednesday's when the fun starts. That's when the bracket goes into championship type play.
New Hanover High School is one of the teams.
Correct.
Who will New Hanover be playing on Tuesday in their showcase contest?
On Tuesday, New Hanover will be playing Trinity Christian out of Fayetteville. They'll be playing at 7 p.m. They have 2 players, Josh Nickelberry and Joey Baker, who are top 30 players in the country in their 2019 sophomore class. They also have probably 4 or 5 other players that will be recruited at D1, D2 level. So they've come out to a roaring 9-2 start already.
The tournament actually starts on Wednesday. All right, who will New Hanover be playing on Wednesday?
They'll be playing at 5:30. They'll be playing against Tug Valley out of West Virginia.
Now, is Tug Valley nationally ranked? And if not, how many nationally ranked teams will be playing here in Wilmington next week?
Well, Tug Valley is not a nationally ranked team. They did make a deep run into the playoffs last year in West Virginia. But there will be 3 teams that have been ranked in the national rankings.
Who are those 3 high schools?
Oldsmar Christian out of Florida. There'll be Hamilton Heights out of Tennessee. and then St. James out of Maryland.
Anybody who's going to be playing in the Phenom Hoops Joe Miller Invitational next week that would possibly be playing D1 basketball next year, already committed, already signed?
Well, yeah, absolutely. There are 13 players that are already committed, 12 of them that are seniors, players like the Kentucky, UNC, Washington, Vanderbilt, Ole Miss.
What's your take on this year's New Hanover team? You've seen them play a few times this year
Yes.
already. Are they going to be able to compete?
Well, New Hanover is a very scrappy team. They're led by Romello Williams. They have Freddie Taylor. Those two are two of the toughest kids you're going to find in the state of North Carolina. Great defenders, Blake Smith, shooter, Hayden Edgar finds his way around the upside, Josh Aldrich. New Hanover's got an incredibly talented team, but what they do have is toughness. They're very tough, so they're going to be able to play, they're going to be able to compete, and they're probably going to be able to win a couple games in this tournament.
One thing we have yet to mention would be ticket prices and where you can get the ticket prices.
Yes.
Tell me about what you've got packaged for next week's Phenom Hoops Joe Miller Invitational at Brogden Hall.
So we're having a ticket pre-sale, John. It's going to be a $15 savings if you buy ahead of time. If you walk up, it's going to be $15 at the door. And then the championship Friday will all be walk-up tickets. So the ticket pre-sale, it's a $15 savings. It covers Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday will all be walk-up, and it's $15 at the door. The ticket pre-sale is being done online at phenomhoopreport.com under the Joe Miller tag, and it's also being pre-sold at New-Hanover-High School.
Now, with no disrespect to the Leon-Brogden-Holiday basketball tournament, could next week's Phenom Hoops Joe Miller Invitational be the best high school basketball event that's ever been played here in the Port City?
Well, no disrespect at all to Brogden, because they do a great job. It's been a great event going along, and it's caused some great names. But the depth of talent this event is bringing to Joe Miller's is on a national scale. The depth of talent, 18, there's 3 top-ranked teams. There's 18 top-ranked players. They're players that are being committed by the who's who of college basketball. The depth of talent is like no other in the region, let alone what Wilmington's seen.
Jamie Shaw, I am looking forward to it. Thank you for being on the Full Court Press tonight. Dustin Dorsey, Trey Whittage still ahead, along with our Full Court Press Play of the Week.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dustin Dorsey. This is Trey Whitted. So now we've heard from John Rendelman. We've gone over our highlights and post-game reactions. You know what time it is?
Play of the week.
That's it. Let's get to it, baby. The play of the week this week came from the big championship game tonight. New Hanover guard Freddie Taylor gives it to Hayden Edgar, and look at that pass.
Yeah, that was awesome. I mean, this is what we talked about earlier. This is great chemistry. Once again, I mean, you have to play a lot with your teammates in order to make plays like this. Hayden Edgar just showing great instincts right here, catching the ball. Well, first of all, we see an awesome retreat dribble by Freddie Taylor. Hayden catching it here, behind the back pass, even better finish.
I think it's time for a little slow-mo cam. Let's check this out one more time. Check out this behind the back pass.
This is sweet.
Beautiful.
This is awesome.
There it is. Brings it in, and the finish. That's what you need.
That's
is
what it's
the
all
finish.
about. Yeah, you got to have a finish. That was like a $50 pass. You got to have a $100 finish.
Exactly right. And of course, New Hanover goes on to win this, get the championship game. So Trey, thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for letting me join you tonight. Thank you for letting us come into your home tonight. So Trey, we got some fun week. There's a lot of holiday tournaments next week.
Oh yeah, it's going to be great. In the meantime, the guys just have to work hard and stay mentally engaged.
Well, thank you guys once again for joining us for WWAY's Full Court Press. See ya.